Hello everyone, welcome, my name is Viren. So we've got a red dragon in the background, and also I have muted the audio from the clip because there is a lot of talking in the party chat. So I basically muted the audio. I'll put some faint music over it just so it doesn't sound like me talking over literally nothing. But today I want to talk about a comment that was left on my recent video, and it was mentioned that we all know Neverwinter is supposed to be just like tabletop D&D. Now me personally, I don't know anything about tabletop D&D, never played it. However, puzzles seem to be a big thing with tabletop D&D. So the comment in question mentioned puzzles and that Neverwinter needs more puzzles in the dungeons. And this is why I feel a lot of people like T9, because T9 is extremely different. It's not mechanic heavy, but it's not a burn fest either. There are things that you've got to do in order to progress through. There's a certain knowledge you've got to have. So for example, when you get to the first trap room, you can either do the puzzle, which used to be like, you have 3 chests and you've got a beam. You've got like a little white beam in the middle chest, and all you've got to do is follow to which chest it goes to, and then you select the one that the beam is in. It's kind of like when you put a cup, you've got 3 cups, you put it over a ball, and then you mix the cups around, and then you've got to guess which cup that the ball is under. It's technically the same thing. However, that was removed just, I guess, because of how buggy it was, because you could never tell where the ball actually was. I could, because the very end chest would do a little bite, which is how I knew, where the beam was, and I really enjoyed that trap. And the second trap was drinking the potions. So you drink the potions, and then one of your party members tells you what animal you are, or you can go with colours. We always went with colours, so if we're yellow bear, I don't think that's right, blue spider, I don't know, I can't remember the colours and the animals and what they go to, but let's say if you were a spider, you would go and basically go on the blue spider and it will match them up, you'll see a little poof, and then you drink the next potion. And then the third trap is a sequence trap. So a lot of people don't know this for some reason, but the first 4 of that sequence is the hidden switches. The ones that say hidden switch are always the first 4. You've just got to get the sequence right. And then the last 2 are the ones that say manipulate. And still to this day, a lot of people don't know that. A lot of people just stand still while the people who know what they're doing just do it, and nothing gets explained. No one learns. And that is kind of like how Neverwinter is at the minute. No one wants to learn, no one wants to teach, and that's, yeah, it's just how it is. But does Neverwinter need more puzzles? T9 for me is my favourite dungeon, and it's not because of the puzzles, it's because there are certain mechanics that aren't actually one-shot mechanics, and it's really fun. There is one-shot mechanics at the final boss. If you don't kill the souls, then you're gonna die. But you have multiple chances to do that. But them kind of one-shot mechanics, I agree with. I like them because it means you failed at something. You failed to do one of the mechanics. Whereas in these Ancient Dragons right now, the one-shot mechanics are absolutely ridiculous, and they're not even mechanics in my eyes. However, when it comes to puzzles in Neverwinter, I wonder what kind of puzzles they could do. So we could have some more sequence puzzles, we could have some pressure plate puzzles, we can have, I don't know, I might have to give this a real big think and maybe do a second video on it, because I've never really thought about how puzzles can change the dynamic of the game in a positive way. I know on ESO there are a hell of a lot of puzzles. There is one where you have to match the symbol on the calendar up with the symbol on the tombstone, and there's 6 tombstones, there's 6 symbols on the calendar, which is basically a stone circle in the middle. One of the symbols will light up, and then all you gotta do is go click the stone that matches that particular symbol. And I think we need more puzzles like that. We need more, I don't think they're called brain teasers, I think they're just called puzzles. I don't think there's an extra word for it, but I feel like Neverwinter as a whole, in terms of dungeons, its scaling and everything, I think people are gradually getting bored of it. Me personally, I've got nothing to do, so I'm just helping other people, and that is about all I'm doing. I would say I'm making AD, but I'm also getting guild marks in order to make that AD, but also the guild is rank 17, so we're trying to help each other out, make AD, but that is all I've got to do. I know on ESO there is a puzzle, like a calendar puzzle. The calendar is kind of like a stone circle with a load of symbols on it on the floor. One of them symbols lights up, and then you look at the symbol, you go over to the tombstone or the stone that has the symbol on it, activate it, load of mobs spawn, and then you do it again for the other 6 symbols. And I think that is one of the dynamics that Neverwinter is actually missing. They keep relying on these different mechanics for, like, Tower of the Mad Mage was new. It was new. It was, you know, it was the reason a lot of guilds ended. But yeah, the Tower of the Mad Mage was new. It was, I wouldn't even say it was fun. I absolutely hate 10-man content. I think how hard they make it, it's just not worth doing for the little amount, in my opinion. But in terms of Tiamat, sure, you can make some AD from it, but the problem is getting through it. There's still only a handful of groups being able to get through it anyway. But yeah, I'm interested to know what you guys think of including more puzzles into the game. Let me know down below. Leave a like on the video if you enjoyed. Subscribe if you are new and you want to make your way back to the channel. Thanks for watching. I will see you guys in the next one.